right, it's Sunday, May 3rd, and we are live in the fencing studio with
Coach Anna from Center for Blade Arts. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Yesterday was super nice outside, so I hope you got to spend some time outside. I know I went and did some running and jogging out at the local trails near where I live, and then hit some lawn work. So looks like it's going to be great today on Sunday. So we're going to keep it short today so you can have lots of time to get outside. We're just going to do a quick warm up, some stretching, and then we're going to do some footwork pretty quickly, get you out and about on this nice weekend day. All right, so we're going to start for our warm up. We've got 10 jumping jacks. We're going to do regular ones, and then we're going to switch to T-jacks with a clap just to open up those shoulders. And then we've got bounce, bounce with a little squat. If you're not feeling the bounces, just do a regular squat. So we've got 10 regular jumping jacks, 10 of the T-jacks, because you make a T shape with your body. I know some of my students think they're silly, but they're pretty nice. And then 5 of the bouncing squats. And again, if you're not feeling bouncing this morning, you can just do the regular squat. All right, so we're gonna do that whole circuit 3 times, quick warm up, then right into that stretching we like to do. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bounce, bounce. 1, bounce, bounce. 2, bounce, bounce. 3, bounce, bounce. 4, bounce, bounce. 5. If you need a little break, shake it out. We're gonna jump right back in. Here we go. 10 regular jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bounce, bounce squats. Bounce, bounce. 1. Five. Shake it out. One last time. Make these your best ones. If you want to dial up your jumping jacks, get your legs going a little higher. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, shake it out. We're gonna do those toe heel walks that I like to do. So, hips facing forward, we're gonna rise up on our toes. We'll do some in place. Try and go as tall as you can. Really get those heels off. Push through those big toes. We'll walk it forward. We'll walk it back. And we'll walk it forward. Keep up your nice, stay tall. We're gonna switch to heels. So push the heels in the ground, lift the toes up. Do some in place. And walk it forward. Walk it back. Walk it forward. Walk it back. All right. Open our heels. Turn out our toes. Turn out our hips. We're gonna walk it forward. We're gonna keep it low for right now. Walk it back. We're gonna go up on our toes, walk it forward, walk it back, All right, set it back down. We've got some sweeps. So again, start with your hips, knees, feet facing forward. Kick one foot out. Zombie arms forward. Sit back. Sweep. Sit back. Sweep. Sit back. Sweep. Sit back. Sweep. And I'm going to hold for just a little bit. All right, other side. Arms out, heel up, or toe up, sorry, not your heel. And sit back, sweep, and up. 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 This time, hold at the bottom. Sit back, sweep, and hold. You can add a little extra stretch here, wherever you're at. All right, bring it up. Okay, we're gonna switch to those hip circles. So I'm gonna start with just, again, knees or feet shoulder width apart, knees, hips facing forward. I'm gonna go up on one foot. From here, I'm just gonna point my toe up and down. We're gonna take the long route to those hip circles. I'm gonna open up my hip, point this knee to the side, and I'm gonna do some ankle circles. 2 or 3 one direction, 2 or 3 the other. And now I'm gonna get that hip circle. So I'm gonna go in and around. I'm gonna open the gate. I'm gonna do about 5 and switch to close the gate. Good. Set it down. We're gonna get that other side. Again, start from a nice hips, shoulders width apart, hips all facing forward. Find your balance on one foot and do that toe pointed up and down. If you need to, you can drop it low if you're not feeling super balanced today. Find that spot that's challenging for you, but you can keep it going the whole time. All right, open it to the side. Get those ankle circles, 2 or 3 one way, 2 or 3 the other, and switch, and switch. Okay, we're gonna do that ankle or hip circles. So we're gonna open the gate, take it from the inside to the outside, and switch directions. All right, shake it out. We've got our arms. So I'm gonna start my arms facing forward, and I'm gonna do one arm back at a time. And I'm gonna change directions, bring it forward. Now I'm gonna do both arms together, forward, and both arms behind. I'm gonna take one arm up, one arm down. We're gonna switch, pulse at the top. 1, 2. And we're gonna open wide. Do a big hug across your body. Open wide as you can. Big hug. Open wide. Big hug. Open wide. Big hug. And I'm changing which arm's on top each time, but you do you. Okay, we're gonna open to a diagonal. Do a big hug. Open to the other diagonal. Big hug. One more on each side. Okay, we're gonna go wide, one arm across. Get this one. And switch. And one more time on each side. Gonna take one arm up, the other arm here. We'll go 2 times on each side. If this one doesn't do it for you and you need a little more, you can go around behind, grab your hands, or use like a towel for a little extra. Switch. Last time on each side. All right, shake it out. Grab water if you need to. We're gonna switch to our footwork. So today I'm gonna do our footwork on our left side and our right side because I like to make sure we hit both sides, and I don't think we've done it in a while. So we've got some simple footwork today, but we're gonna do it on both sides. So you should feel it at the end of the day. So the format for our footwork, we're gonna do 30 seconds of the footwork pattern in place. We'll do 30 seconds where we're moving, so you can use the space you have. If you reach the end of the space, you're gonna turn around and keep doing your footwork pattern the other way, back to the edges of your space. So we've got 30 seconds where we'll do it in place, 30 seconds where we'll travel, and then we'll switch and do it on our opposite side. So lots of fun stuff. Handy dandy timer. We'll see if we get any extra credit today. There will be a record if I get them all. All right, so I've got my timer set for 30 seconds. We're gonna start with those advances. So make sure you start in a nice on guard position. You can either have your hand at on guard, you can put it on your hips, do it across your chest, whatever's more comfortable for you. Try not to shove it in pockets because you don't get to shove your hands in pockets when you're fencing. And then you don't have your hands to help you if you fall down. So no pockets. All right, in place for our advances, front foot, back foot. Happen to have a mirror at home, it's a good chance to watch yourself and adjust your body if you're tilting one way or the other. We do our traveling advances. Here we go. So I'm gonna stick with nice and slow, small steps today. Again, you can change the intensity by getting lower or varying your tempo depending on what level of fencing you're at. All right, we're gonna switch to our opposite side. So for me, that's my left side. We're gonna go with our non-dominant side. All right, in place. Front foot, back foot. And now we've got traveling on our non-dominant side. Here we go. All right, we've got our retreats in place. Back foot, then front foot. Again, do your dominant side first, then we'll do our non-dominant side. Here we go. Find that advance or on guard position. Back, front, back, front. Again, you can change the speed that you're doing these at. I'm trying to go at a nice, consistent speed, but you don't have to follow my tempo. Okay, we've got traveling. Back, front. All right, from here we're going to switch and do our non-dominant side. So for me, that's my left side. Do them in place, back, front. If you don't do a lot of footwork on your non-dominant side, you will probably feel it tomorrow because you're going to be using fencing muscles that you don't normally use on the side. Front, back, front, back, front. Add the traveling. Back, front, back, front. Push with the front foot. All right, we got our retreats. All right, next one we've got 2 advances, 1 retreat. So we're gonna do it in place on our right side or your dominant side. Front, back, front, back, back, front. Front, back, front, back, back, front. So set the timer. Front, back, front, back, back, front. Front, back, front, back, back, front. All right, I'm gonna travel on our dominant side. So get 2 steps forward, 1 step back, front, back, front, back, back, front. Get a little change of direction going. Switch to our other side. Go ahead and find your on guard. Front, back, front, back, back, front. Front, back, front, back, back, front. Front, back, front, back, back, front. All right, we're going to travel on our non-dominant side. So we've got 2 steps forward, 1 step back. This is our pushing step forward because we've got a net step of 1 forward if you want to do some fencing footwork math. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Once you're comfortable just doing 2 forward and 1 back, if you're a more advanced fencer, you could change the size of these steps. You could change your speed of the steps. Shake it out. So we did a step where we changed directions and we moved forward. Now we've got 2 steps back, 1 step forward. So we're going to do net going in reverse. So back to your dominant side, back, front, front, back. Set your clock. Back, front, front, back. Back, front, front, back. All right, let's add the traveling. So this time we're going to be traveling backwards. I'm going to turn around this legs. Back, advance. Retreat, retreat, advance. Hit your boundary, turn around. Again, for more advanced fencers, you can change the size of the steps, you can change the tempo, or you can start to add where you might put your arm motion in. We're going to switch to our non-dominant side. Again, back, front, front, back. Back, front, front, back. Back, front, front, back. Back, front, front, back. Oh. If you mess up, just start at the beginning. Back, front, front, back. All right, shake it out. We're going to do that traveling. Again, start on the facing backwards. So, retreat, retreat, advance. Retreat, retreat, advance. Hit your boundary, turn it around. Once your feet are on autopilot, then it's your time to change your tempo or add in your arm motion. All right, so we've got some lunges in place, then advanced lunges. So we'll do our lunges in place on both sides, then we'll do our advanced lunges on both sides. So we've got our dominant side forward. I'm gonna stick with just a classic thrust lunge. If you're a more advanced fencer or you're working on a particular movement, you could change where your thrust happens for your lunge. If you're a more beginner fencer, stick with the thrust, then the lunge. All right. And go at a speed that's challenging for you, but that you can still do your lunges correctly. Readjust if you need to. Good. We're going to switch sides. Find your on guard on that opposite side. Spend a little extra time here to make sure that the front foot's not traveling in some weird direction, that you're still tracking forward. All right, shake it out. If you need to, here's a good time to do some of those stretches we did before. Hit those calves. You can hit a little lunge stance, like a runner's lunge. Stretch it out. Our next thing, we've got advanced lunges. We'll do it again, both sides. Good. All right, so we've got advanced lunge, and then we've got half lunge, long lunge as our last footwork. And our last thing will just be a lunge on a signal. All right, so advanced lunge, one step forward, lunge, recover. Good. All right, switch to your other side, sticking with that advanced lunge. All right, advanced thrust, lunge, recover. Again, our more advanced fencers can change where that thrust happens, and they can change the speed that they're doing their lunges. There's our time. All right, so our last pattern on both sides is we've got half lunge, long lunge, and again, we'll do lunges on signals to finish it up. So find your dominant side. We're gonna go half lunge, long lunge, recover back. Set, you're on guard if you need to. Good. We're gonna switch sides. Get the dust off your feet if you need to. And here we go. Half long, cover back. Half long, cover back. I'm sliding a little bit, so make sure that if you're in a slidey place, you adjust or dust off your shoes if you need to. Good. All right, so last thing is to add that advance to it. We're gonna travel that step. Probably won't be doing it in place unless you're at the end of the strip. So with our advance, again, you could go back and do these with a retreat too if you wanna do these going backwards. I'm just doing them with the advance forward today. So back to your dominant side. Advance, half, long. Front, back, front, front. Front, back, front, front. Front, back, front, front. Turn it around. Front, back, front, front. Front, back, front, front, back. All right, last time on our favorite side, our non-dominant side. Front, back, front, front. Front, back, front, front. Back, front, front. Oh, you can see these aren't the ones I practice the most on this side. Front, back, front, front. Front, back, front. All right, shake it off. Grab some water if you want. Last thing, before we finish up, we'll just do a few lunges on signal. So you're gonna move your feet, do those advances in place, and when I give the signal, you're gonna give me a lunge. Do something nice and simple to finish. We're gonna go for about 10. So my feet are moving, your feet should be moving. Try and keep about the same tempo. I am sort of to mimic that we're keeping distance with each other, even though we can't really keep distance with each other unless you have someone holding the phone in front of you, keeping distance, which is a good use for a non-fencing person that you may be quarantined with. All right, my feet are moving, your feet are moving. And your signal is lunge, recover, my feet are moving, your feet are moving. Keep it going. Lunge, recover. Lunge, recover, that's your 3. Feet are moving fast, your feet are moving fast. Lunge, recover. Going slow, I'm going fast. Slowing down, going fast. Lunge. Okay, halfway there. Lunge, recover. Keep up the same tempo. I'm slowing down, speeding up. Lunge, good. Lunge, good, 2 more. When will they happen? You don't know. Fast feet, slow feet, regular feet. Lunge. All right, last one. Make sure you keep those feet moving the whole time. Don't give up. Keep your feet going. Lunge, recover, find your attention position, get your sword, if you're using your sword or your arm out, up, in, out, back down. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.